Ladies and gentlemen, here we go. Um, Many of you are probably wondering, it's not Friday, it's not Saturday. What am I doing here? Well, fellows of the society, I'm here to tell you something very, very important. And this has something to do with Wednesday. But first, we welcome you to a very special edition of TWC as the time hits to exactly 10:02 in the evening. We are live as always on Cool FM and on Cool TV, as well as our online radio website, the one and only onlineradiobox.com, and our providers, our online radio website providers worldwide. You can go check it out if you wanted to search. All you have to do is to just search TGON Cool FM on your browsers or on your search bars. We are also live as well on our Facebook page at TGON Cool FM Manila and on YouTube at TGON or DZYW Cool FM. Now, let's cut to the chase here because considering that we are less than how many hours left? We are less than 26 hours, less than 26 hours away before the upcoming day itself. Imagine that. It's the live broadcast of Year End Party. Well, I'll tell you this one right now if there's one thing I can tell you. Um,
Kain na, hindi ka na.
okay, okay. Well, this is a bit concerning. This is a bit concerning from one of our colleagues here at Cool FM. I have to cut here for a moment. I have just received word.
Idea.
I have just received word that Stephen, our colleague here on Cool FM, is not feeling well. His blood pressure is overwhelming. Uh, and his pulse is relatively is this low or high? Um, Let me go have a quick research here. Uh, okay, so even though pulse 90 is still normal, um, it's uh, it's not that good. Stephen, if you're listening to this one right now, please go give yourself some rest. Uh, I know that blood pressure. That's very, very high.
Kaya kailangan talaga.
That is very, very high. Imagine this: 180, 180 over 88. That's very high.
Siyempre, kumbidado din yung
Um,
mag-a-assist. Hindi pwedeng hindi.
the only thing I can tell you is to I don't know what meds you can take, but typically because my grandma is notable for controlling blood pressure of her own, her meds are basically losartan and amlodipine, and they both control blood pressure at least. Um, but as far as health is seriously concerned, because this is health we're talking about, rest is definitely needed first and foremost, and of course the meds, if ever there's available that can control the blood pressure. So Stephen, please rest well. Please calm yourself down, calm your body down, my friend, because that blood pressure alone is very overwhelming. Now, back to where we are. As we have mentioned, the live broadcast of Year End Party is slated for Wednesday. I have actually yet to submit the opening billboard and the closing billboard of the live event broadcast, which will take place on Wednesday. And also, during the broadcast tonight, we will be showing to you the official logo of Fun Week 2026. Yes, the winner of the logo making competition has already announced, and we will be showing it to you. Although this is not yet the finalized version because the school is actually requesting for the finalized version. The only thing that you'll get to see is the version that is submitted for voting for the logo competition, and that's the only thing we can tell you. The only thing that we'll be showing showing to you is not yet finalized. I have yet to get the actual logo of it before we can transmit it live. Uh, but it's safe to say that as far as the Fun Week is concerned, yes, it is confirmed. We will be indeed airing the sports coverage. We will be returning the Hello Pilipinas banner and the program itself representing the station. Just like what happened on the previous school year, we're going to do it again. For 4 days, not the 3 days, because on the previous Fun Week edition, we've only aired the basketball tournaments. Now every single sport will be covered. And I'm telling you this one right now because the basketball was a successful one. The basketball was very successful, and now we're gonna air everything from basketball to probably tennis and maybe even the pageant competition. Yes, there is a pageant competition. If you still don't know the pageant competition, please watch the Friday, the last day of Fun Week 2025 of Hinge Problem of Hello Pilipinas. You'll know. But this time around, we're going to air every single segment of the pageant, if ever there is. Now, here is the flow of the program on Wednesday, year-end party on Wednesday. We will be going on the airwaves at 9:30 in the morning. This is, of course, to make way for the promotion of our live broadcast on our social media platforms. But the actual program will start at 9:40 in the morning and will end at 11:20. I don't know why does it still says here 11:10, but it says 11:20. So I'll keep that one in mind. 9:40 to 9:15, 9:40 to 9:50 will be, of course, the usual opening flow of the show, which includes the flag ceremony, opening prayer, then the school hymn, then the opening remarks. And then this will be followed by the performance from Music Club from 9:50 all the way till 10 in the morning. Then there will be a game. Imagine that there will be a game between 10 and 10:30 in the morning, which is composed of either an open mic game or Family Feud. Imagine that, Family Feud. I cannot even believe this. They're literally putting Family Feud in this. Then after the first set of the game, this will be followed by yet another intermission from 10:30 to 10:50. This will be the performance of Dance Club and the Glee Club. And then yet another game from 10:50 to 11:10, which either this is either one because we don't know. We don't actually know which one will be the game for the second half. 10:50 to 11 a.m. 10:50 to 11:10. It's either the sack race or the red, blue, yellow game. So we don't know which one will be the game. It's either both or it's either one of them. Now the last thing that you'll get to see on the program will be from 11:10 to 11:20, and that is none other than the closing remarks. Then after that one, it's my turn. All right, it's my turn along with my classmates to party. Yes, we're gonna have our own year-end party in the afternoon. That's for the afternoon shifts like me. And after that one, we're gonna be dismissed by 1:30, 1:30, or maybe earlier than that one, probably 1:20. Let's see what else do we have in here. Actually, for those of you who are questioning, what about the morning shift? What about the AM? They're gonna have their year-end party first from 7:30 to 9:30, and then by that time, I should be at school by now. I should be at school by then. Actually, I should be at school by then because I have yet to fix everything that needs to be fixed. So, of course, this will be aired live on Cool FM and our simulcasters nationwide. And I can now actually confirm to you that the link, the stream link, will be indeed shared once again by our colleagues at the student publication team, none other than Amplify. They will be sharing it on the page. And by the way, I wanna also give them a shout out too, especially to the editor in chief, Stella. Uh, So far, we've had a great talk, especially during the trip itself, and as well as the managing editor of the student publication team, none other than Alan. Alan's the most friendliest of all bunch, in my opinion. No pun intended. They're all equally friendly, but Alan was really the one who's more talkative to me, and I really appreciate that one, especially that. I almost got lost at EK at one point, so if it wasn't for me entering towards the area of the sort of like the canteen area, the dining room, dining room, wow, the dining area, actually the food court somewhat, or I should call it whatever that thing is. At least there's a food area there at EK. If it wasn't for me going there at the food area, then I wouldn't be missing the bus, but still, we've had a great time. We've had a great time with the higher ups at Amplify, and I'm glad I've have managed to use up my time to get in touch with them. Actually, all of them are part of Humes. All of them are 11 Humes, and I'm very glad that they actually chose Humes because of course they fit in there. They fit in there, no questions. uh Now let's see what else do we have in here. For the Glee Club performance that you'll get to see on Wednesday, this is composed of a 2 to 3 holiday theme songs or medley. And then for dance club, a 1 to 2 choreographed dance routine. We also have here the performance arts club, which is a showcase piece. Um, let's see what else do we have in here. Let's see. For the open mic, yes. If in case Family Feud is not going to happen at 10 to 10:30, then there is the community open mic. This is a time slot that will be dedicated for interested students, faculty, or staff to perform. So the encouraged acts there is let's see, singing, playing an instrument, poetry reading, or stand-up comedy, or whatever the heck they want to do there on that time slot. Because anybody can take over the stage. The stage is theirs once they step on it. And participants must sign up in advance to manage the time effectively. Now, I'm not sure about the participants that have already signed up. So I don't have any other details other than that one, because the only thing that was shared to me is the proposal. So technically, this is not yet the final one that was submitted. I mean, the entire thing is not already submitted, but that's the quick preview overall. Let's see what else do we have in here. No, nothing spectacular will happen in the afternoon, so that's why we're not going to air that thing in the afternoon. No questions. Let's see what else do we have in here. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it, and I'm hoping we can have a great broadcast. TOC, I'm counting on you because this is I'm hoping for all the very best. Now, Fanmade Archives is having a meltdown at the moment. But as much as I would want to discuss a lot of things that is currently happening at FA at the moment, I'm not gonna insert myself into this issue. We have a protocol here on Cool FM that whenever something happens on another side, then we should avoid mentioning, unless if it's either very serious or if we are allowed. So while we don't have that jurisdiction, we don't have that permission to do so, then we're not gonna discuss anything about that one. Now, I have, if in case you don't know, you may have noticed that Cool FM already had created an event on Facebook, which is about the year-end party, and I was the one who actually made it in advance so that I don't want to have at least a mess in any event we may face such mess. About the stage, because obviously I will be covering this thing, and I'm not sure if I mean there is a possibility that I might end up going early, as I've mentioned on the previous broadcast of TWC, and who knows what will happen. Who knows what will happen? Best of luck to me because I have no idea what will happen on Wednesday. Best of luck, let's just say, because again, you don't know, I don't know, we don't know. So all roads lead to Wednesday, Wednesday morning. Now, uh, we have news regarding the election in Chile. This is the second round. That's the second round of the Chilean presidential election, featuring the conservative candidate Jose Antonio Cast and the opponent and his opponent Jeanette Jara. Now, Jose Antonio Cast is the conservative candidate, and Jeanette Jara is the left-wing candidate, as evidenced by her affiliation. So, Jose Antonio Cast is a member of the Republican Party of Chile, which is a far-right party, and Jeanette Jara is representing the Communist Party of Chile. So basically, it's the election of the extremes. Now, who won? The far left or the far right? The far right won. Uh, Cast won the election with 58% of the vote to Jeanette Jara with 41% of the vote. Now, keep in mind, this is a switch over from left wing to right wing because the incumbent president of Chile is Gabriel Boric, who is not only the youngest president in Chile, I believe, but is also representing the left wing of the Chilean politics arena. And this election will mark a shift, a significant shift from left wing to right wing with the victory of Cast. Now, his alliance is called Change for Chile, which is composed of his party, as I've mentioned, the Republican Party of Chile, the National Libertarian Party, and the Christian Social Party. Jeanette Jara's coalition is called the Government Alliance, or also known as Unity for Chile, which is composed of mostly left-wing parties, the Party for Democracy, Socialist Party of Chile, the Liberal Party of Chile, Radical Party of Chile, Communist Party of Chile, Broad Front, and the Christian Democratic Party. Yes, Christian Democratic Party, of all people. Christian Democrats in a left-wing coalition. Isn't that odd? Well, there is a Christian right, there is a Christian left. So that makes sense. Uh, and let's see what else do we have in here. I mean, you can be as right wing as you can get, but you can also be a liberal at the same time on social issues. While you can be as left wing as you want, you can be as socialist as you want, but at the same time you can be conservative on certain issues at the same time. So there is a mixed bag. There is syncretism for a reason, syncretic politics. And the reason why we want to bring it up is for you to educate yourself about mixed politics, because lately there has been a bunch of parties uh, around the world where you can go as right wing as you can get, as conservative as you can get on the economic side, but you can be more liberal, more on the freedom side, on or more to the left on social issues. And there are also parties where you can be as socialist, as social democratic, as left wing as you can get economically, but at the same time you can go conservative, very conservative on social issues. So let's bring up some examples for you to understand. Let's say you are in favor of low taxes. You are in favor of cutting the government. You're in favor of cutting government programs. That is fiscal conservatism. That's economically right. However, you are in favor of social justice, of the environment, of same-sex marriage, abortion. Then your social issues, your social point of view is pretty much left wing. So that makes you a syncretic. And it also makes you syncretic when you are in favor of increasing taxes, especially to the wealthy, while also opposing certain social issues like abortion. Then that's also being syncretic. That's also a mixed bag. So it makes sense. There are really politics that is really a messed up topic, but it's very amazing to at least share to you guys some quick facts all about politics. So, um, again, if you want to see the chaos at the fan-made archives, then you're free to do so. But we're not going to talk about that one right here in Cool FM. As much as I've been being pinged right now at FA, I have so many pings right now. How many is this? 11 pings at fan-made archives Discord server. But I don't want to get into this mess. All we want to do here is to entertain each and every one of you. And there is a reason why social media is messed up. That is one reason. The other reason, well, it led to the world's first ever ban on social media platforms, certain ones, selected ones. And this is from Australia. Australia recently made it official. They are the very first country in the world to ban the use of certain social media platforms by under the age of 16. Yes, they have already passed it. The Online Safety Amendment Act of 2024, where minors under the age of 16 are banned from creating and holding an account on certain social media platforms. The social media platforms that were affected, the social media platforms that are affected by this bill or by this law includes Facebook, Instagram, Reddit, Snapchat, Twitter or X, Threads, Twitch, TikTok, Kick, and YouTube. With the possibility, here's the caveat, with the possibility that more platforms may be added. Now, there will be legal action to this, obviously. We are, according to this article right here, in which I'm currently looking at right now, this is from the BBC. YouTube's parent company Google was reportedly considering a legal challenge over its inclusion, but did not respond to a request for comment from the BBC. So Google is going to file legal cases against this bill. And so as Reddit, Reddit is pursuing separate legal action in the High Court. And Reddit's case also says, quote, a person under the age of 16 can be more easily protected from online harm if they have an account, being the very thing that is prohibited, and says the law violates the Constitution by restricting political discourse of young people. Reddit also argues that it should be out of scope because it is a forum more oriented to adults. A judgment could be handed down by February of next year, with a judgment being made later in the year. Now, let's see what else do we have in here. Again, the oral arguments or the hearing of these cases will take in effect next year. It will happen next year, and with the earliest available date will be, as we've mentioned, in February. Now, um, okay. Okay, we're now at the end of the chaos at FA Discord. So there's a reason why you should join Jay's Discord server. Number one, Jay's Discord server is the most peaceful Discord server you've ever seen and joined in your entire life. So all you have to do is to just search Cool FM, facebook.com/TGO and Cool FM Manila, and check the pinned comment of every live stream. Join that Discord link. Click on that Discord link, join that Discord server link, and you will find peace and prosperity for all mankind. This is the closest thing we can achieve to world peace. Join the Discord server of the one and only Jays. And then you will have world peace. And I'm telling you this one because it's the truth. Facts don't care about your feelings. Join the Jay's Discord server. Now, I've been thinking about this for a while now, and probably many of you don't know what's going on right now here in Cool FM. However, for the past 2 years, you may have noticed that the only voiceover that we have here on this station, and not only on the station, but you hear him everywhere. You hear him everywhere. It ranges from fictional networks to YouTube channels that relates to broadcasting and even lost media, and that's none other than the one and only Stephen, as we have mentioned earlier on the start of the show. So again, Stephen, I know your blood pressure is still high. Please rest yourself, my friend. Go, go rest yourself. Now, these past few months, Stephen has been scaling down his duties here on the station, and not only on the station, but almost the entirety of the world of fan-made broadcasting, as he begins to shift his focus more on multiple projects, such as most notably the Philippine Television and Radio Archives. What a great community out there, as well as Everything Media PH. Also go check out their channel. And he was talking to a certain Cool FM official about when will be the time that he's going to enter the stage of actually facing a new chapter of life. So, I'll be now saying this one on behalf of him, and I'll be telling you this one. This is his short statement that was released within the last couple of hours ago. If you'll give me a moment or two. Okay, so here it is. Here it is. From Stephen, this is his official statement. As the year ends, I am formally announcing DJ CEN to be our secondary interim VO for future Cool FM plugs and or possibly the entire station scene. Soon, he will be participating or volunteering for some of the sister TGON channels, while I am seeking to lessen my activities here for my primary goals and aspirations by next year. I firmly believe that he is fit for this role as much as I am, and he will use this kind of talent that will also be his training ground for his future endeavors, either in campus or professional areas. I have done my part for the last 2 years of my lifespan here, but I will still stay and guide you all throughout the days we have spent as a small station. This small direction allows me to accept the loads where I need to sustain my personal and family needs at this time. Thank you, Cool FM, for allowing me to be part of this secondary family. And that was the official statement from the one and only Stephen. And I hope he's now already recovering from his current situation at this time. And speaking of time, it is now exactly 10:30 in the evening, and thus we have concluded this very special edition of TWC as I now begin the phase of focusing my the rest of the time, actually, using the rest of the time to start preparing for the live broadcast on Wednesday. Don't forget, year-end party brought to you by the combined forces of the most historic collaboration of all time, TGON Entertainment, the CEN Corporation, NTC Apex Schools, and Apex Schools Amplify proudly brings you Cool and the School year-end party this Wednesday at 9:30 in the morning all the way till 11:20 in the morning on Wednesday, the 17th of December. We will also be streaming it live on Facebook and on YouTube, as well as our online radio websites worldwide. Until Wednesday morning, from all of us here at TWC. Oh, and by the way, TWC will be back on Friday, contrary to what people are saying. Why are we taking a break? No, that's not going to happen now. I'm voiding that thing. We want to start this Christmas break, or the holiday break rather, with a bang. So until then, from everybody here, enjoy the rest of your night. We'll see you along the way, and we'll see you on Wednesday morning. This has been DJ Sen. Hope you have yourselves a very peaceful and safe good night. Good night, everybody, and have a great sleep. Bye bye.